Exclusivity. Exclusivity. Exclusivity.
I'm ready.
All right, ready. Hold up. Okay, I'll be the one. Does everyone remember? David, you go there.
Yeah.
And you start it.
Yep.
Okay, everyone. Okay. Good morning. We are the White House Small Business Management Team, and today we are presenting our strategic growth plan for Luna & Company. Luna & Company is a creative, artist-led small business founded by Sabrina, offering custom artwork and design services. While the brand has a strong creative value and customer appeal, its current structure limits scalability and long-term sustainability. Our objective is to present a plan that allows Luna & Company to grow intentionally, increasing flexibility, reducing stress, and preserving Sabrina's creativity. We will now begin by outlining the key challenges facing the business. So, before proposing solutions, it's important to understand the core constraints limiting Luna & Company's growth. Right now, the business faces 4 major challenges. First, there is no passive income. All revenue is directly tied to Sabrina's time and labor, which creates an income ceiling and increases burnout. Second, Luna & Company has no online presence whatsoever. Without an online storefront or digital funnel, this business is missing scalable sales opportunities and relying heavily on word of mouth and custom work. Third, there is constant tension between commerce and creative balance. Sabrina must balance administrative tasks, client communication, and pricing decisions with the actual creative work that defines the brand. This reduces efficiency and creative output. Finally, this is essentially just a one-person job. Sabrina is the artist, marketer, administrator, and customer service representative. The structure is not sustainable long-term and puts the brand at risk if workload increases. Together, these constraints limit growth, increase stress, and prevent Luna & Company from becoming a flexible, scalable business. So, today's presentation will cover over 5 main areas. First, we'll introduce revenue diversification strategies. Next, we will look into an online store for the company along with a marketing roadmap. Third, we'll dive into scaling through delegation along with a strategy to protect Sabrina's creativity. Finally, we will conclude with the short-term and long-term impact of our proposed solution for her business.
So, to address these sort of constraints, our first solution is a revenue diversification plan, which reduces dependence on custom work while maintaining creative integrity. We recommend starting with digital products. These can include things such as printable art, planners, and illustration packs. These products require upfront creative effort, but can be sold repeatedly with minimal ongoing labor, creating true passive income. Next is merchandise. These can include things such as art prints, mugs, and tote bags. These products extend Sabrina's existing artwork into tangible items that are accessible to a wider audience without lowering the brand's perceived value. Third, we propose art licensing partnerships with both local and online brands. Licensing allows Luna & Company to monetize designs whilst retaining ownership and creative control. Finally, for custom work, we recommend transitioning to premium pricing with limited availability. By raising prices and restricting commissions, Sabrina preserves exclusivity, protects her time, and positions Luna & Company as a high-end creative brand rather than a volume-based service. This diversified model stabilizes income whilst allowing creativity to remain at the center of the business. Now, these products can bring much revenue and profit that Sabrina desires. However, without an established online presence and online store, these products will not lead to this desired outcome, which is why we've organized and created a 3-phase plan that establishes these necessary aspects for Sabrina's business and ensures steady and sustainable growth. Phase 1 is the foundation. This stage focuses on launching an online store using platforms such as Shopify, Etsy, and other storefronts that best fit with the brand. The emphasis is on offering proven best-selling products to establish credibility and streamline operations. Phase 2 is visibility. During this phase, the focus shifts to promotion and audience engagement. Marketing efforts include social media, time-lapses videos that can showcase the creative process, and newsletters that can keep customers informed and connected. The goal is to increase brand awareness and drive consistent traffic to the store. Phase 3 is growth. This phase involves expanding product lines and collaborating with influencers to reach a broader audience. These partnerships help build trust, increase exposure, and support long-term brand expansion. Together, these phases create a clear roadmap that balances creativity, marketing, and scalability.
So as Luna & Co. grows, one of the biggest challenges is scaling without sacrificing quality. That's where delegation comes in. Instead of trying to do everything alone, the work is split into clear roles that support growth while keeping standards high. First, there's the virtual assistant, who manages emails, scheduling, and online order issues. This frees up time so that the creative side of the business isn't constantly interrupted by administrative tasks. Next is the marketer, who handles formatting and social media asset creation. This ensures content stays consistent and professional while still aligning with the brand's style. And finally, the art apprentice, who learns directly from Sabrina and assists in creation and quality control. This role is especially important because it allows growth while passing down the brand's creative standards, instead of diluting them. Overall, this structure allows Luna & Co. to scale efficiently while still protecting the craftsmanship and identity that make the brand unique. Even with growth, it's just as important to protect creativity as it is to expand the business. That's where the creative protection strategy comes in. First is the workload control. Luna & Co. limits custom commissions and only takes on projects during specific time blocks. This helps prevent burnout and ensures every piece receives full attention instead of rushing through the work. Second is the price. By shifting to premium pricing for specialized labor, the brand reinforces the value of its work. This not only reflects the time and skill involved, but also discourages overextension. And finally, there's alignment. Luna & Co. focuses on value-based collaborations, meaning partnerships are chosen carefully to protect the brand integrity rather than just increase exposure. Together, these strategies make sure that growth doesn't come at the cost of creativity, quality, or the brand's core identity.
In conclusion, the short-term outcomes will immediately reduce burnout while creating new revenue streams that are not tied to time. Meanwhile, in the long term, Luna & Co. evolves into a financially sustainable, creative brand, supported by passive income, strategic partnerships, and protected intellectual property. Most importantly, this model allows Sabrina to maintain her creativity while building a business that is flexible, resilient, and scalable. And so, by diversifying revenue, strengthening operations, and implementing intentional growth strategies, Luna & Co. can increase profitability while preserving creativity and brand identity. This approach not only supports the artist, but it also builds a business designed to last.
Thank you for your time and consideration. We hope that this business is a sustainable growth plan and will result in success.